Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the brand new STR BEERUS EZA. Now, this is one of those new things that Dokkan has started doing where they're going to be giving this category support type buff to like a lot of these like new units that are coming out. Like even like the Dokkan Fest exclusive TURs are getting it, like Cooler and Future Gohan. Some of these EZAs are getting it now, like STR Omega and STR BEERUS. Like, it's just helpful having all of these different category support type options around. It makes these teams function a lot better. Now, this BEERUS is a support type unit for the rival category, 2 key and 30% attack and defense. That is Dokkan Fest Piccolo's team, so that will be pretty good. I'm not really going to focus on that aspect of him in this video, though, because I do want to link him up with LR BEERUS and Whis, who are not actually on the rival category, by the way. And we're just going to take a look at like what BEERUS's numbers are going to look like. You know, and then on the Realm of Gods team, we're able to fill it up with powerful supports like that. Because of the fact that Zamasu gives a 120% buff to extreme types. That allows units like Kid Buu and Turles to be used effectively on the team. And, you know, again, look very, very good. So, okay. One of the big things about this BEERUS, though, is that he gets a 200% attack buff at the start of turn, right? The 200% attack buff is RNG. You have a high chance, a 50% chance of him busting it out. It looks to me like he does have it active with almost a 400k attack stat. So let's go ahead and see what kind of damage our boy will be dishing out right here. It'll be pretty easy to see if it's active or not. If he's above 2 million, it's definitely active. If he's below 2 million, and it's probably not. Oh. Okay. 3.19 million. Yeah, it's active. Yeah, pretty sure it was on right there. Okay. I mean, I believe he's getting Godly Power from Zamasu, and he was getting Fierce Battle from Turles, right? Yes, Zamasu does have Godly Power, so those were his 2 links that were active. It's going to be very interesting because, like, a lot of this BEERUS's links are activated by LR BEERUS and Whis. And when I say a lot, I mean, like, the whole damn thing. Like, all of his links are activated by LR BEERUS and Whis, so we're going to see just a ridiculous attack stat from this guy. Like, if we have Physical Kid Buu on the rotation, and then, you know, LR BEERUS and Whis, and then STR BEERUS, I mean, our STR BEERUS, this guy's going to be able to bust 4 million attack stat, I imagine, like, easily. Like, I feel like he might get close to 5 million. Like, I don't know. I think he is better than Tech BEERUS, man, because when you consider this little support type buff he also gives, like, on the rival team, it'll be very good. I guess, I don't know, because you're going to need another blue Vegeta around, right, in order for it to really be effective. Okay, so BEERUS basically gets 130% defense, right, because he has 100% defense at the start of turn, and then he gets 30% from his support type passive. 71k. Huh, really? It looks like, is his passive active again? I think it is. That's interesting that his defense is only 71k. Oh, you know why? It's because his defensive stat is not really that high. Yeah, his defensive stat is only 8,604, I think, right? Let me quickly double check this. That's why his defense is not super, super high. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not a bad defensive stat, but, like, considering this man is basically getting 130% defense from his passive, you'd think it'd be higher than what it is. Because, like, here, I'll put him here. He's probably going to get smacked up right here. I'm probably going to use an item as well, if we do get super attacked, which we did, to make sure that Turles does not transform next turn. Turles gets on my nerves with that. 2.62 million. So there he is without Godly Power active. Like, it's just crazy how much these links factor in, man. Like, once you start getting things like Godly Power, Prodigies, all these links active, these units start hitting just dummy hard. So, okay, so we'll push Kid Buu off rotation on this next run right here. And then we'll kind of get the rotation. We're looking for the rotation of BEERUS, and Kid Buu. The only thing is, hopefully we get the actual rotation to hit, like his attack stat. Because remember, he does have a 50% chance for his attack stat to be active. But I feel as though I might still have him better. I don't know. I'd have to use Tech BEERUS again, I guess. I don't. It is tough to say. I think I'm just gonna use a Ghost Usher right here, actually. Because what is our health at? Yeah, that's fine. Turles is not gonna transform right there, because that's just basically the main issue. Is I just don't want Turles to transform. Turles lately in my showcases, Turles has just been transforming like all the time, and it's just like real bothersome because like, you know, basically once he transforms, it's going to take like, you know, 7 or 6 turns to get the rotation you want back again. So like, it's just a real pain having to deal with him transforming. So like, I just want to completely nullify the chance of this boy even being able to do that, right? Okay, so, all right, check it out. STR Beerus' passive is not active on this turn. Okay, so what we could do is we could focus instead on LR Beerus and Whis right here. We can go ahead and let them while out. Let's just see like what attack stat they'll get up to right here. This should be a pretty good one, a pretty damn good one right here. Hopefully, again, STR Beerus' passive will activate next turn when we have physical Kid Buu around. That is definitely something I would like to see. You know, 50% from Kid Buu, all of STR Beerus' links active. Like, it's not going to get better than that. It's just not. It's not. So there's LR Beerus and Whis. You know, again, if you're able to get them to max key, they're pretty insane. Like, they're pretty crazy. The issue with them is that getting them the key is difficult. Like, you know, I really wish that Beerus and Whis were on the rival category team, because then, like, this STR Beerus would just be so much better to use with them instead of Tech Beerus, because, you know, they do need that extra key, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to go and pop another Ghost Usher right here, just because I want to make sure that we're going into the next phase with Kid Buu above 80%. That is very, very important. So let's go ahead and see. Are we going to be above 80% right here? The answer is yes, but is Beerus actually going to get that 50% chance to connect? That's the big thing. Looking at his other category teams, right? So Realm of Gods, he'll definitely be good on with Beerus and Whis. Movie Bosses, you could run him with Beerus and Whis. Same with Siblings Bond. Master and Sunamon. Rivals is the only team that Whis is not on. And that's the only team that LR Beerus and Whis is not on. Because, like, the thing with either Tech Beerus or STR Beerus, you're going to want to run them with LR Beerus and Whis. Like, there's almost, like, I feel like this STR Beerus, like, you could run him without LR Beerus and Whis. Like, you know, that first turn, his numbers, oh, his passive is not active. Come on. Are you kidding me? Bad luck today, fellas. Okay, so we got both of the good rotations, and we didn't get his passive active for either one of those. That's very, very rough. I mean, this will still be good to see what his, like, maximum attack stat is without his passive active. 1.66. That's pretty good. That is pretty good without his passive active. And then, yeah, there's Beerus and Whis. You know, just putting up attack stats like that. Here you go, Goku. I don't know. I guess we'll go. Let me see if I can't get Turles under rotation again with Beerus. And, like, you know, I just want to see what Beerus' attack stat is with either Turles or Kid Buu on there with his passive active. Because if we see that, we'll get a general idea of where he'll finish out, you know, with, like, Kid Buu on the team or whatever. So let's keep trying. Let's keep trying here. We'll go ahead and do this. Zamasu might get smacked up a little bit here. But really, as long as I'm prepared to use items just to make sure that, you know, either Turles does not transform or Kid Buu does have his full 50% passive. That's all we're really looking for, right? Just want to make sure that those things are sort of enabled. So let's see. Let's see if we're going to get what we need right here. Well, sometimes doing showcases does get very annoying with some of these units because, like, you know, it's like setting up these rotations does take sometimes a little while. And then if you also have RNG that you have to work with for it, that does tend to make it very, very annoying. I'm curious. I want to see what Beerus' attack set is going to be. So we're just pretty much always going to be around that 71k, huh, for our boy Beerus here. Let me see. Yeah, that looks like that's about his defensive number. Okay. His passive is not active again. So that's 3 turns in a row where his passive is not active. So I do like our chances of getting his passive next turn then, for sure. Okay, and I guess I'll just do this. I don't think we're not in danger of being killed here. And then next turn I could just, you know, full heal us. So we'll go into that Turles rotation with, you know, without the chance of him actually transforming on us. All right, so let's see what attack stat Beerus will get right here. His passive active, 1.2 million. So, okay, 1.2 million without the 200% attack buff, but linked up with LR Beerus and Whis, but without a support type unit on rotation. So he is still able to put up a very respectable amount of damage, even if you don't get the high chance of 200% to activate. So I do like him. But, honestly, his defense is not great. That is a bit of an issue. Yeah, see, you know, and LR Beerus and Whis, man, the key is always a problem for them. That's just the issue with these units. Like, the Beerus, like, Whis sort of, like, combo units, right now, they're not really great, like, two ways, right? Like, offensively and defensively. And then Beerus and Whis is going to struggle so much with Ki, which makes them a little bit problematic to run. That is just something that does kind of need to be, I guess, worked on with them, right? Like it's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so I'm going to use a King Yama right here. This should keep us from falling under that threshold that we do not want to go to. So we don't have to worry about Turles transforming. And then I'll probably finish up. We'll get the one more rotation with Kid Buu. See if we can get Kid Buu's passive on the rotation with Beerus. And then after that, I think we'll probably be done. Because I do want to hit that 50% attack buff with Beerus. Because, again, I think Beerus is probably going to soar past the 4 million attack stat. I think he'll probably be relative to what we're able to get with Tech Beerus, right? So, like, that, you know, that's something. It didn't. Turn 4 in a row, it did not act. No, it did activate. It's active. Yeah, it activated this time. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to let LR Beerus and Whis go first. And then we'll have our boy STR Beerus go. So, here he is with his passive active and Turles on rotation. Again, we could get a little bit higher if we had Kid Buu on rotation with his passive active. Jeez, even LR Beerus and Whis can hit that hard, but they do a lot of damage. We might actually die on this rotation. The Beeruses just aren't good enough defensively. I mean, I guess I would be satisfied. 3.42. Okay, so I don't think he can hit a 4 million attack stat then. We're also dead. But Kid Buu is not going to get him above 4 million. Okay, so I think maybe like 3.6 or something like that. Oh, maybe we're alive. We're alive. We have enough health. Okay. It's just like, you know, Beerus is taking 30k from every normal right there. So, all right, there we go. There's our boy STR Beerus. I'll go ahead. We'll see. Oh, we barely survived. We'll see. Yeah, actually, Zamasu with a King Yama here. Zamasu is going to be a-okay. Perfect. We use a King Yama and a Dende, and I don't think God Goku will be able to knock us below 80%, because Zamasu is going to have. What does he have? 90% damage reduction on this turn with the King Yama active plus his own damage reduction, so that's good. Okay, and hopefully we can get STR Beerus' passive active next turn. If not, you know, we'll just go ahead and finish up here. So pretty good. You know, able to get to the high 3 millions, able to give that support type passive to the rival category. The rival category, I would say, is a category that really does need improvements, though. Definitely one of these teams that has sort of a long way to go. But getting a unit like this STR Beerus onto it, I think, is definitely a really good start. So, you know, we're going to kind of see how this is going to work moving forward with that rival category team. You know, some of the teams like Rivals, Youth, Android/Cell Saga, Full Power, those are some of the teams I want to see buffed that actually do need it. Okay, so does does Beerus have his... He does not have his passive. All right, so I think we finished up with more turns where he did not have his passive than he did, but it's okay. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with him from what I saw. You know, just another super old unit that's now insanely good. So the EZA mechanic continues to be amazing. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.